What's up, YouTube? I'm doing a requested video here today. This one was requested by Nathan, a buddy on YouTube. He wanted to see my Falcon folder more in detail, so that's what we have for you here today. This is the John Greco Falcon folder, obviously designed and made by John Greco. And this one happens to be the drop point version. He makes them in, I want to say, a Tonto blade, one with a recurve, and kind of a spear point, which he calls the Green River style. Could be wrong on that. You can see that nice, this is a 3.5 inch blade. Overall, you're looking at 8 1/4 inches. Both the blade and the frame are made out of carbon steel, 8670 high carbon steel to be exact. Very thick blade, 3/16 of an inch, and very thin frame. But it still feels pretty good in the hand. It's almost like this knife was designed for somebody to make scales for it, because the corners are kind of sharp. You know, they're not going to cut you or anything, but with extended use, and if you're going to be constantly disengaging that lock bar, I can see how, you know, make your thumb sore, or there'll be some hot spots here and there. But it should be okay for just simple EDC cutting tasks. You see the lock up there. I hope you can see the lock up there. It's about 45%. I've had this knife for a while. You can see that little Greco stamp there. Stamped it to the butt of the handle. Well, I hope you can see it. The camera stinks. Very simplistic design. You only have 3 body screws, one being the pivot, other one for the stop pin, and one standoff. Kind of reminds you of a Sabenza, the way it's configured. You can see it has an exposed detent bowl, because I guess the frame is so thin. And you have your opening slot here. You can see I have some pitting developing by the slot over there. You know, being carbon steel, you gotta keep an eye on it, oil it every once in a while. You know, don't leave it out in the rain. Like I said, I've had this knife for years now, and it still looks fairly well. Still looks pretty good. This knife doesn't have a pocket clip, so you can see I included one of those urban city dweller lanyards. It looks like a pen when it's clipped in your pocket. So a very cool little piece of kit. I'll include links in the description, as I always try to do. It uses hex screws or Allen key screws for all your screws. It's not one of those knives you're going to be flicking open. The opening slot's kind of towards the center of the knife, so you have to like grip it and bring it around. But it's doable. Definitely wouldn't call it a tactical knife. So it's definitely not a small knife though. I'll compare it here to some of my favorite EDCs. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. The Benchmade 940 Osborne. So very comparable to these two. I think he labels it as you know, the John Greco's custom heavy-duty Falcon folder knife or something like that on eBay. I think he includes a nylon belt pouch because there is no pocket clip. So very cool. Pretty sharp. Still, I don't think I've ever sharpened this knife. I've only stropped it a couple times. Being that carbon steel, it holds its edge pretty well. It's a pretty cool knife overall. I think it's a very attractive looking blade. Like I said, pretty comfortable. It would do wonders for this knife if someone to make scales for it. I might look into that. See the powder coat on on the frame. Kind of has the slightest texture to it. Pretty nice grinds there. The blade's a little off-centered, favors the right side. That's okay because it is very solid. No up and down, no side to side. Very cool knife overall. Not particularly well known, and that's why we're making this video. There we go, we got a better shot of that Greco stamp there. So there you go, guys. Nathan, I hope you enjoyed the video, as well as everyone else, and thank you for watching as always. I will see you on the next one.